you get an idea of everything that's in here and kind of in the order that it's. Okay, you guys, video all about these 6 sticker books that I bought from the Happy Planner spring release. And I do have thoughts. I don't think I've really heard anybody specifically talk about the covers and the new cover change. And I have some specific thoughts. And I'm not affiliated. I just love Happy Planner for the most part. I mean, I'm really excited about the new owners. Let's just say that. I'm excited that the new owners are back. I'm excited for what we are going to see in the future when it comes, like, as it pertains to the Happy Planner. So, and I'm hoping, let me just give you a hint. I'm hoping that this is not a permanent thing. Hopefully that this was just this release and they can go back to their former glory. I have thoughts. Let's get into it. Thanks for stopping by. As promised, there's a sticker right here because I do plan on this desk, so ignore that. But okay, let's get into my opinions about these new sticker books. And I do love a lot of the themes that came out in the spring release. After going through these, and if you notice, I do have one that I've already used. I've had these for a couple of days now. I've already used 2 from the front of this one because I did my May monthly with this sticker book. My cat is walking around my desk, so that's that noise. Anyways, so a couple of things, and I might do a flip through all these sticker books, but this is kind of a review. I have heard a lot of people say a lot of the affiliate people, when they got their hauls or their previews, you know, the stuff that Happy Planner gives them, they were like, I don't know how I feel about it. And that was kind of the most of the negative comments. I did hear Amy Plans Things say something that I utmost agree with. She said she didn't really like it because you lose the vibe of the sticker book. It won't be pretty anymore once you use these front stickers. And in this one in particular, these front stickers are some of the prettiest stickers in the whole book. It has the gold foiling on it. It's the clusters of shells. And if you look through, the rest of the book has, I just don't think that they repeat that anywhere. I mean, this is a really cute sticker book, but yeah, the cutest decorative stickers are going to be found right there at the front. And is this the only other page of just full shells that they give you? So you got the shell clusters and then the individual shells, and in the back here, what's this back? You get like coral clusters, which is really cute. I like these planner words, even though they are on clear. I prefer my planner words on paper just because you're usually covering up some words. And there's my kitty. Anyways, so there's some decorative shells and there's some decorative shells. But yeah, they don't... That's the Shell Yeah book. So, yeah, I feel like you will lose the prettiness factor of the books. Again, these stickers on this book, the Mod Sketches. Hey, Toby, you want some attention? It's been raining today, so he's like kind of being a baby. These are my favorite stickers too on this Mod Sketches book. And it looks like these are like the summer stickers. or it's a mix of the holidays, I think, with that. And then they gave us functional on this one, which is not too bad. And then this one, again, I've used a couple of these stickers. And this one has really cute. Anyways, I do not like that. The tea is that I just do not like that at all. I'm going to show you some. Can you get down, baby? Okay, so if you have, Toby, can you move over? Toby. He's like, no, Mom, pet me. Okay. With the sticker books like this, first off, they feel more luxurious. Just in the hand feel, this feels cheap. And I'm sorry to say it, but it does. And this is very flimsy plastic. And it does not stay well in the, like if you put this, you have to be very careful not for this not to like bubble up and be weird like that. When you, especially if you're storing it, it's gonna, and that's not a huge problem because it probably won't affect the stickers or the sticker quality, but it's just a tactile thing. But with these sticker books, this is Western Wildflower, and I had to write it on here because they didn't have the names. This was the fall launch, and they didn't have the names. So probably like when the fall launch came out, maybe that was kind of the foreshadowing of what was to come. Okay, get down. Get down. Being so stubborn. Thank you. And this is Kent Nostalgia from the spring release of 2024, I believe. Well, it says 2023, but I think it was 2024. What am I saying? Okay. These are a whole vibe, like a whole vibe, these sticker books. And you can tell what the vibe of the sticker book is. It gives you a lot of different kind of preview of what is in the book, function, decorative, quote. You get a nice mix of preview, and it's like a vibe. We know the sticker book by the cover. The only thing that I don't like about this is that you don't get that same vibe going on with these books. Like, again, I like the contents of the book, but I just hate this cover change. And I'm really hoping that Happy Planner will, return to the former glory. I thought this is my favorite style of Happy Planner cover out of all the covers that they've had over the years, which has been about like, not too many, like 3 to 4. I might have, hold on, let me show you one old one, which you probably know what the older ones look like. This is an example of the older style. Now, something I do notice, they all have the white stripe. That's kind of stayed the same. They have those white stripes at the top. This is the old style where you get, now let me compare. Now they have it laid out like this on the back, which is kind of nice too, but I like this is the best. It's against the black. It looks nice. It shows you everything that's in there. Even though you can't see the full page, you get an idea of everything that's in here and kind of in the order that it's in. So you can use this so you don't have to flip through to find what you're looking for. And going from this to this, I think was a big improvement. I like the branding on this. This kind of shows you a vibe, like you're getting a little bit of the vibes of the book, but it just looks a little bit more like older style. I don't know how to explain this, kind of like, this almost looks to me kind of like 90s, 2000s-y, and even though it wasn't, it was much later than that when they came out. This is 2022, so it's not. But this just seems so modern, and and stylish and luxury. Like this felt like a $20 sticker book, okay? Like, so I'm gonna pay $20 for this mostly, even though I get most of my sticker books on sale. I'm not gonna lie. I probably paid like $8 for this, which I pay $8 for a lot of my Happy Planner sticker books. But anyways, and that could be a reason. They're probably trying to keep costs low, and so this was probably more cost effective. It could also be because the owners the old owners came back and they're the new owners, so there was an ownership change from the last release, from the winter release to the spring release. There has been an ownership change and it was delayed, so that could explain a little bit of it. Another thing that I'm thinking is in that switch, they might have been trying to save money, you know, to get the, I don't know. So that might have been a way. Who knows, like, the logistics of running a huge company like Happy Planner. But I'm hoping, again, like I said, I'm hoping that they would return to their former glory, because these are just so cute and like vibey. You do not get the same, I mean, you get, like I said, you do get the vibes here. Not the same kind of, it feels, again, it feels a little bit less of a moment. I think the shell, yeah, could add a huge moment as far as being a collection. And I know they had the coffee collection this go around. I wasn't thrilled about that sticker book, so I did not pick it up. It is in my wish list for like maybe a future sale or something. But I know a lot of people really liked that collection, and that was a whole vibe. And it kind of sad that we don't get the like recognizable cover, you know, to when you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, that is that sticker book. With these, you take off this, I use up all these stickers eventually, then I'm gonna have to like look here. Oh, here's what it says, or I guess you could look at the back, because the back is pretty bright and pretty with being able to see them all. I'm not complaining about that change. Maybe bring back this and do it like that. But I still prefer this. Overall, I prefer that. Anyways, I don't think I'm going to do a full flip through of all these sticker books. If you want a flip through, I can do that. I know that these have been flipped through in many other channels so far. I'm just here to give you my opinion and the tea on what I think about these. Like I said, I didn't hate it enough to not buy 6 of them. I went ahead and bought 6 of them because, again, I like the themes and the artwork. I do want to say, though, I think it was this one that I did notice. And see, I've tested this out, so it worked fine. They're good quality stickers. I did notice that these boxes, these monthly boxes here, were just sized a little bit big for their own planners, the Happy Planner planners. I can show you my May monthly spread that I did. It's not the most riveting spread, but I usually go pretty simple on my monthly spread. See how that is just a little bit big? It like kind of bled over a little. This one fit perfectly. But these are just a little bit big and kind of chunky. I don't know if they've always been like that. You guys let me know. This was this Midnight Meadow sticker book. And I do think, you know, obviously I did kind of a quick and simple spread here. I'm a decorative planner, but I also like a lot of functions. So anyways, I was just trying to give you a good, well, where did I use these? I used these in, oh yeah, I also did my journal for the week in this, which I think is a little bit cuter. Let me take this off so you can kind of see it better. This is also done with this sticker book, and this is my daily journal that I just put a few memories. for my kids what we're doing. And the reason I always kind of decorate it like this, where I fill the top up with either boxes or decoration, and I leave these open with just a few boxes to fill in for highlights. Like I'll put a word in here, I'll show you. So this isn't a planner necessarily, this is a journal. That's how it kind of looks at the end of the week. Let's see if I have Happy Planner. And sometimes I have to come back through and fill out these. This was Kelva Plan, but with boxes, so that's kind of how it looks. Sometimes I miss days. Let me see if I have a Happy Planner. I don't know if it's relevant or not. Well, this one was, but I already took March out of here because this is a Franken planner. Anyways, as far as I can tell, the sizing of these boxes is regular. Like they do fit in the spaces that a vertical planner would hold. But I did just notice that they look a little funny on the page. Maybe they're just a little bit, the margin's a little different or something. Are they they're the same size. They're the same size as they've always been. So no size difference. I don't know. I just noticed that it looked kind of different. But maybe the size, because this one looks a little short. But I would have to go size it to the vertical to see. Maybe it's not, because it does fit nicely in here. I have a little extra space. When I line them all up together, it did give me like a little bit of space. But I would rather them be touching each other than to be like apart, and I fill that space up, so I'd rather have the space on the end. Anyways, that's just me. Hopefully I wasn't too negative, but yes, I don't really like the new change. I hope that they go back. I'm excited to see what happens with this next release coming out. One thing I did notice is that Lauren on the Instagram Live, she did make a point. They did not talk negatively about the brand at all. Obviously, they're the owners, but she made a point to say that she did not work on any of the designs. Okay? And I think that was a strategic comment that she said, because I think that she wants people to be excited for the next launch, whenever she will be kind of more working with the design element of Happy Planner. So I'm excited to see what comes, and you know, it's all good. These sticker books are great. I just, don't like the packaging as much, or the presentation as much. But that's a wrap. Bye. Have a nice one.